Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to do another pre-series announcement video before I get to the actual series of what we're going to do today. There's not really too much I actually want to discuss, but there is a few things I want to make clear to you guys. I think both of them are about the Let's Mostly Play Evo Pop challenge. Well, I say challenge? No, the Let's Mostly Play Evo Pop series. However, I do want to go ahead and give a real quick statement to you guys real quick. This video is not, or the series I'm going to do today, is not going to be that series. Because it's kind of late right now. It's almost 11 o'clock, and that would only give us about a good 3.5 hours. Well, 3.5 hours may sound like a lot of time. It really isn't in any case. So, yeah. Today's series, guys, is going to be part 5 to my third Project Redemption attempt of Dino Bash. That's right, guys. I'm already back to doing that game again. The thing's been unlocked for at least 2 days now, or close to that, if not that. And, we should be ready to actually unlock, or we should be ready to actually go ahead and begin. For this episode, guys, I'll get into mainly that. I'll go and tell you what it is. My main goal for this episode, guys, today, is to get to level 69 and be able to get to the T-Rex. If I can get that and maybe see the T-Rex Jr. and him together, then I've done what I want to do for this episode. In fact, this episode, or the episode I do with Dino Bash, just like the last one, ain't gonna be too much. Just beat the levels, get to level 69, and then, whenever I do, be prepared to actually do everything. Get ready to have the T-Rex. That's my main goal. And in the next video, we'll get to show off his power a little bit more while we slowly make it to more levels. I don't think we'll make it past level 69 for this episode, but I could if I really want to. However, if I want to do something like Castle Crush, maybe I haven't done a Castle Crush, an actual just Castle Crush video in a little while. So if I want to do one of those, I could, and I might. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But for now, guys, my main goal, Dino Bash. And trying to get to the T-Rex. So yeah, once we get him and the T-Rex Jr., I think they can both T-Rex everything. I see some of you cringing over that pun. Hey, remember, I'm the person that loves puns, so for once, stop cringing at them. Anyway, I see you over there. What? Did you say this dude stinks? Oh, that's... Hey, you little piece of crap. Listen to me. Don't ever say that on my channel. Get off if you're going to be a little bit of a jerk. Okay, now, I'm sorry about that, guys. Let me go ahead and say, I don't mind about anybody watching my YouTube channel. I don't mind about it. The only thing I ask from y'all, though, at all times, is to be, even if you don't like a video, don't take the time to leave a very, very mean comment or anything. Just, if anything, just leave a dislike on the video and then move on. Don't try writing very mean comments about stuff. If you're gonna leave a mean comment, make it to where like you're asking me a certain thing. That might not make sense, but let's say with the video length, it ain't that bad anymore. But let's say in the older days, whenever I was doing the longer videos, you could say something like, the thing that makes me hate these videos is the time length. And you could say something like, why is the video length so long? Or why do you make the video length so long? The only thing I say is just don't be very disrespectful when you leave your comments. Let me go and say, if you do, I might respond to them and tell you in a nicer way why I did it, or why I do the things I do. or your comment will just get completely ignored. I've had to ignore some mean people that I've had comment on my videos. Although, I don't think that I don't take criticism, because I understand some of the points y'all are making. Like with the video length being too long. Why do you think I started shortening down the videos? Yeah, they're still sometimes an hour and a half to 2 hours long, but compared to the 9 hour long videos you guys used to see, that's nothing. I mean, let's think about it this way. Going from 9 hour long videos down to only 1 hour long videos means we've cut out 8 hours of our time. And the only time we can make up for that is if I'm doing like 4, 5, 6, or 7 hour-and-a-half long videos. I mean, yeah, the time does add up, but not one video is going to be 9 hours now. So, yeah, I know the videos may not be the best, guys, but try to enjoy try to enjoy it. I know, especially the Let's Mostly Play Video Pop. I know it ain't the best series, but understand it's about the only thing I got left besides Pokemon and the game show games and all that stuff, and Dino Bash. Like, yeah, we got a few other games other than just them, but most other games. I think Pokemon's about the only one I'm really wanting to entirely go back to. I'm no longer in that old phase of my brain always making fun of my Pokemon, so I can't go back to it like I did back in 2021. However, I've been trying to get a lot of other things done, and because of my sleeping schedule, it's been hard to get those accomplished. Because like I said, guys, a lot of my videos have been done later. A lot of my videos need to be done later at night. Like the Let's Mostly Play Soul.io, that's Brawl.io. That's one of the reasons why you guys haven't seen that game, or that series. Because it needs to be done, it's a lot easier to get done late at night whenever there's hardly anybody in Brutal.io. That way I can have a lot more fun. That's why I also like recording the Let's Mostly Play Video Pop a lot earlier in the night. Although, that ain't the only reason. There's also another reason. That reason being the fact that, well, usually the interrupter is asleep, and I have plenty of chances without her being a bother to actually get a video done. And it's the same situation when she's at school. But because of my sleeping schedule, I didn't wake up till, 9:55 or something like that? It's almost 11 o'clock now. So, yeah. Like, do you see my point when it comes to stuff like that? But, however, guys, there ain't really that many announcements I want to go ahead and make. I did just make basically all the announcements. However, I do want to go ahead and tell you at least one more. Do you guys know how in my pre-series announcement video of Aquar.io, the last Aquar.io video I did, or last Aquar.io videos I did, the pre-series announcement before those videos, I had obviously a few announcements to make, just like this one, right? Well, one of the things I clarified for you guys was that I finally added a new challenge to the Nuzlocke. I added a new challenge to the challenge wheel on EvoPop. So, yeah, we actually had a new challenge. We never had to see it during the last videos of the Let's Mostly Play Video Pop, but hopefully there'll come a time where we will be able to see it. I don't quite remember what all the challenges are, guys, but I finally did add like 3 or 4 new challenges. And I've got one that's very similar to another challenge I just created that I might add on that wheel as well. So we should have like 4 or 5 different new challenges on that wheel, plus the one I made the other day with the Nuzlocke challenge. I can't quite remember what all the challenges are. However, I will give you a little brief summary of 2 of them. One of the challenges is another growing challenge, except it kind of works a little bit differently. I can't remember if I actually added this one to the wheel before. I don't think I did, but I may be wrong. I'm worried I've already got a challenge similar to that on the challenge wheel, but I don't remember. I tried looking for it, but in the few challenges I did look at, I didn't see it, so. But anyway, guys, one of the new challenges that we got is one that actually increased the growth size after a limited amount of time. In fact, the beginning of the challenge literally says, This is a timed growth challenge. That doesn't mean that after a certain amount of time you actually just use the growing spell one time. Actually, how that works is that how the time growth challenge actually works is that in the beginning of the match, when you want to grow an Evo, you can only grow it one time. And by one time, I mean you can grow as much as when you want to grow, let me explain it this way. You know how the virus Evo can grow 2 times at once because of his double growth thing? Think of it like that, guys. Except it goes up a little bit afterwards. Let me go and give you an example. In the, before within the when the match starts, you only you only can grow one growth stage. Like you can grow in phases, but you can't do it one right after the other one. So you can do one growth stage and then wait like 2 or 3, maybe 4 seconds, and then do another one. But you can't do like it immediately. And then after 30 seconds, it'll go up to 2, like the virus Evo. So somebody like the Glutton Evo, you can grow 2 times as big. And basically, guys, that's how the challenge works. It's the exact same thing moving forward. Every 30 seconds, you will increase the growth times you get to do. Before the first 30 seconds, you get 1. After the first 30 seconds, 2. After a minute, 3. Minute and a half, 4. And so on and so forth until the end of the match. And if I highly doubt you can do it, but if you actually can, I might make an exception to where if we can live past sudden death, if we're still alive when sudden death starts, if we can survive like 30 seconds after that, then maybe I'll increase one of the Evo size to even bigger than that. But yeah, it may sound a little bit. It may sound a little. Let me just go and say, let's think about it this way, guys. Somebody like the original dude could basically just become a virus Evo when this challenge is in effect because of how much you can actually make him grow. Because after the first 30 seconds, you get to grow him twice as big like the virus Evo. He just won't be able to transform any Evos into another one like the virus Evo actually can. So, yeah. And also, guys, we got a few other challenges other than these two, but I'm just giving you an example using these two. There's also a second challenge on there that's actually a little bit interesting. That challenge states that for the next round, or whatever, you have to spin the Evo wheel 3 times. That may sound weird to begin with, but basically, guys, I get a choice in this. What happens in the challenge is I get to I spin the spin the Evo wheel 3 times, and then the wheel picks 3 3 Evos. If it lands on a repeat Evo, I gotta respin the wheel again. Basically, we're gonna spin the wheel 3 times, get 3 different Evos, and from those Evos, I get to choose which one we play as. That may not sound like much of a challenge, but it puts a little bit more of a spin on just me getting to pick. I get to pick, but only from the 3 that we'll choose. I don't get to pick from every Evo in the entire game. So, yeah. So, for example, if we get the virus, the ghost, and the bee, I could choose between one of those 3 to actually use for the next match of Evo Pop. There's also, I think, like 2 or 3 other challenges on there, guys. But like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail about them. In fact, I can't even remember what some of the challenges I already created was. Those are the 2 that I remember from the top of my head. So, yeah. Other than that, though, guys, there's not really that many else I actually want to go ahead and make. In fact, I believe I'm done. So, guys, I'll see you all for the next video whenever I do part number 5 to Dino Bash. I'll see you all in a few minutes for that. So, until next time, everyone, I want you guys to be the very best, like no one ever was, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye, everyone.